What up, guys? It's Drew. It is the 15th. It's about it's 7 o'clock. 7:05. Oh, that was a close up. Got a few emails. I just figured I'd take a time to answer a few questions. So I guess a little Q&A session. I just ate my dinner for the evening, and I repeated the meal from last night. The way I see it, you know, if you still want it, go with it, right? So, here's the questions. Let me see. Starting, what were your measurements? You know, I did my measurements yesterday, so check for that on the blog. They were pretty bad. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, or I don't want to remember all of them off the top of my head, but I do remember my gut size was 43 inches. That's just scary. My weight, I was around 219, 220, kind of hovered right in the middle, so you can split the hairs, you can do what you want. I'm going to roughly run a 219. It's funner to run it to 220, but whatever. Model favorite pair of my shirts or jeans. You know, my shirt that I wore on the first video, which is on the homepage, bodysleek.net, that was one of my favorite shirts. So check that one out. I'm gonna wear that on my last video, and you'll see the difference. If you remember the video, or if you haven't seen the video, I mean, my belly just stuck out. You know, it was like I was pregnant. That's the only thing I could think of, I guess. Let me see, what was the other one? Oh, pants. You know, I might try to do that tonight. I'm not lying, guys. My favorite pair of jeans that I used to be able to fit in 6 months ago, I can't even fit my legs through. If I put one leg through, maybe, but it gets right up to that groin and it's done. I put both legs in, no way. And I guess you'll see. I might try that just to humor everybody. Any problems, challenges, or issues? You know, when it comes to the HCG, I had dry heaves one morning. It was the very first day. Had it for a couple seconds. Cold body sleep. Asked them about it. They only heard about one other person having that. Told me that it was just, you know, just stick with it. And I did. And I never had them again. So that was the only problem I ever had. The product is practically tasteless. It's really easy to apply. You pull, you know, one full, you know, I guess not a beaker, but when you squeeze it and you let all that in, that's just one of that in there. It's about a third of the way full of the beaker thingy. Put that under your tongue, and it's it. So there really isn't any problems there. Let me see. Problems with the diet. You know, I thought I would. You know, I just went from 600 calories or 6,000 calories to 500. You would think that I'd just be hurting, but there's a suppressant actually in the Body Sleek. And I believe that's really what's kicking in, because I can't think of any other reason why I'm not just starving. I do have my hunger times, but Body Sleek's really cool about offering you tips about how to get over that. Challenges, no challenges in reality. I thought I would be. I think more of the challenges have been all mental. A lot of the challenges were trying not to give in to the hype of all the other crap that you see. Let me see. Issues, again, no issues. It really is a foolproof product. If you can commit to, you know, believing in the product and commit to yourself, then I know you're going to be fine with it. How much support am I getting from Body Sleek? You know, guys, I can't commend them enough. I really do ask a lot of stupid questions and a lot of tedious questions. They've been really good. Anything I've had, they're responsive. I post on their Twitter, which is Body Sleek. I post on their Facebook, which is Donna's Body Sleek. I send them emails all the time. I call them all the time. And anything I've had, they've gotten back to me and have been really responsive and give me full answers. And that's the cool part. They really show that they care in the way that they pay attention to who you are and what your needs are. How much misinformation am I getting from folks who don't know what they're talking about? I kind of brushed on this earlier. There's a ton. You know, I was blogging with this guy the other day, and he was just a real jerk. Didn't know anything. I mean, didn't know. He really couldn't tell his ass from his hand. And he was trying to tell me all this crap, and I knew it was wrong. And when I mentioned it to Body Sleek, I mean, they just reaffirmed it. But also, you know, I do get a lot of emails from people, friends and potential clients and clients that send us emails and asking, you know, hey, I saw this link. What's up with this? Or what about this? You know, those guys, just know I'm not bashing you, and I really appreciate those emails, so keep them coming. But, you know, every time I've had that information, I've taken it to Body Sleek, and they've been able to answer them eloquently. And but the thing is, no matter what, it seems like people can find millions and millions and millions of articles or publications about against anything, and that's just a fact. So there is a lot of hype. You can't believe in it. I think if you're a smart person, you'll know going into anything that there's going to be just as much negative stuff as there's positive stuff. But it's your opportunity and your choice to really figure out what's right. When you read a lot of this misinformation, you can tell that they're just idiots. There's just some ass that wanted to get his name published. That's it. How's my libido doing? Good question. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say, but I'll just come and say it. It's freaking awesome. I guess the best way to compare it is, when you meet someone for the first time and you're just all gung ho, you're all in that lovey dovey, and you're going at it, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. Well, I hadn't felt that in a while. Ever since I started getting fat. I mean, it went from 2 to 4 times a day to 1 time a week, maybe. I know there's a lot of people out there who can relate to that, and if you do, I don't know, maybe you should think about this stuff just for the libido aspect. But I feel great. Like I'm frisky, I'm perky. I'm seeing things in a different way. I'm just like, oh, and I have a reference. I'm pretty sure I can get her on the camera and she'd explain that to you too. But it's great. That was a side effect I wasn't expecting. It wasn't something they told me. Maybe they thought it was too taboo. But you should ask them. You should just bog them with questions on it. But as far as libido goes, dude, it's amazing. I don't know how it would be for women, but for the men, for me, it has made me feel 18 again. But the cool thing is, I'm not 18, so I know a lot more. Any changes in sleeplessness or sleeping, sluggishness, energy, mental clarity? My sleeping pattern is about the same. The only difference is that I seem to be sleeping a bit more soundly. I would constantly wake up during the 6 months, dry mouth, always having. I just wake up for some reason, and I just felt sluggish and horrible. Now I'm out. I go to bed and I sleep, and I wake up no dry mouth, which is awesome. Sluggishness, energy, mental clarity. I'm a little sluggish in the mornings, but not as bad as I used to be before the body sleep. And I'm being told it's because it's really detoxing my body. I can totally get that. My energy actually is great. For only 500 calories a day. The fact that I'm going to be probably working till about 9 or 10, maybe 11, and then watch some TV, hang out with my dogs, and then probably do a couple more hours of work before I go to bed, which is around 3. In fact, I can do that at 500 calories. I mean, that's just amazing. So, the product is actually working really well because I think what most people forget, it burns calories that's already in your body. I don't remember the exact number, but it's like up to 4,000 calories a day. So, it's not like I'm only consuming 500 calories. I'm actually, consuming 500 calories, but my body's burning 4,000 calories. That also equates to energy, I believe. Mental clarity. I had one day, yesterday, I just was off. I was just tired. And that was actually the worst I had felt. My feet had actually hurt. And when I talked to Body Sleep, they had actually, confirmed that that's, tends to happen to some people. You actually detox through your feet. But because I was detoxing so much, I am going to feel sluggish. I am going to feel just a little bit slower. But today, completely different. Yeah, in the morning I was a little bit, but actually I woke up pretty vibrant. And, I didn't have any lulls. I just was very steady, and I like that. Any tips in food preparation, hunger control, keeping a positive attitude? When it comes to the food preparation, make it easy. I think all of us, we chicken out or we make some stupid excuse because we make it difficult for us. I chose to get frozen foods, and not only was it economical, but it's easier to do that way. I don't have to worry about going bad. And then I did choose frozen vegetables, but I actually found I'd bought the wrong ones, so I went and got fresh vegetables. But what I've done is that, I know that I'm going to have chicken for lunch, basically, or I'm going to do the seafood. That's my options. And by limiting between 1 and 2, it's just an easy choice. Oh, I just want the chicken. And for the chicken, I actually boiled it ahead of time. I boil 3 to 4 at a time. Put it in the fridge in Tupperware, and then when I'm ready to eat it, I take it out and I wrap it in a paper towel and I put it in the microwave for a couple minutes. You'd be surprised, it does not come out dry. I garnish everything with salt and pepper or lemon pepper. I've chosen probably my 4 favorite things I could live with, and those are my garnishments. Whole garlic, I chop those up and put them on almost every meal. For the veggies, you know, I'm going to stick with 2. I don't want to get elaborate. I don't want to have all the choices. Some of you might need it. But I chose spinach and asparagus. Spinach, I'm just mainly going to do raw. Wash it off, and then I douse it with salt and pepper, and that's it. If I wanted to cook it, I'd use vinegar, salt, pepper, and garlic, and that'd be pretty good too. The asparagus is easy. I throw it in a Tupperware, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes with water, take it out, I throw it on the skillet that I just cooked my meat on, salt, pepper, and garlic, and it tastes really good, and it's super healthy for you. Just a hint, I think mine's the red vinegar. Whenever I need just a little bit of fluid in the skillet, I add that, and it actually helps quite a bit, or add a little bit of water. So, for food and tips of food preparation, just make it easy. Come up with a simple system and stick with it so you're not backing out. Hunger control. I had a couple of times I was hungry. I called Body Sleek. They told me what to do. Take a half a dropper of HCG, which I did a couple times, and it worked really well. A couple other times, I just drank a ton of, I drank a glass of water, or hot tea. I found that hot tea works really well with my hunger. I have the green tea. I drink a glass of that, and for some reason my hunger almost instantly goes away. So which is cool. And also, I don't typically eat my fruits with my meals. I actually like to have those for snacks throughout the day, and I've found, like I get hungry at the same time, because I usually eat around noon. I get hungry around 3:30, and I eat half of my fruit, or my whole fruit if I need it. Around dinner, I'm fine. And then I usually get hungry around 9 or 10. I eat half my fruit. And I do stay up later. Most people, usually around 1 o'clock, I feel a little bit of hunger. That's when I might pop the extra thing of HCG and then drink some water off to bed. Keeping a positive attitude, guys, that's all subjective. But mine is the fact that I know what I look like now. I know what I used to look like. And I keep this thought in my head. I get to choose to be 1 or 2 people. Either one, I'm going to be that person that no one really notices. Maybe I have a little bit of less self-confidence, but probably a lot less self-confidence. I'm going to be that guy that, just doesn't stand out. And maybe because of it, I don't, live life to the fullest potential. That's one option. Or I'm going to be who I know that I used to be. Fun and just out there. And ton of energy. And I'm going to say it. I think I used to look damn sexy. I know that when I used to go out, I would get looks. I would get a lot of looks. And you know what? That's a lot for your confidence. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be fit and everything to have fun and be a fun person. I'm just saying for my personal self, that's what, I think about. And that's the choices I want to be physically. If I had to choose one of the two, I'm going to go with the fit. And because of that, that keeps my positive, I guess mentally I stay positive because of it. I don't want to be this because when I go out, people look at me like I've just eaten a horse. And in all fairness, I probably just did. When that guy goes out, that picture on my fridge, people look at him and I can tell some people want to be me and that some women want to get to know me. I don't have a problem with that. How is my attitude holding up? That goes along with keeping the positive attitude. It's great. Not only do I have great support through my friends, but I also have amazing support through Body Sleek. When you have a great support system and you have a goal and a focus, there really isn't anything you can't accomplish. So, that's it. I try to filter down a lot of the emails. If I missed any, feel free to email me, guys. I'm sorry about if missing them. I'm trying to be as tentative people as I can, responding to people's emails, responding to people's blogs, stuff like that. But, keep watching the video. I'm having a ton of fun, actually, with it. Fact is, I lost 5 pounds today. One freaking day. So, in 5 days, actually, I lost 9 pounds. That's got to be a record somewhere. I guarantee Jared Fogle on that stupid Subway diet didn't lose 9 pounds in 5 days. I mean, he was probably still trying to consume, 20 subs in 5 days. So, alright guys, you stay with me. Hopefully I've answered some questions. If not, email me. Talk to you later.